I'm going to show you how I made my Ultrakill cover for the song Unstoppable Force. Unstoppable Force. First, I just got this aim and break sample. I believe this is what Takita also used. And then, so I just put a low pass and a high pass. And this this will make it sort of muted. And also at the beginning of the song, it has a lower BPM. So I believe this was 90, and then it goes up to, no, it's 110, and then it goes up to 174. I just set this BPM change by setting the minimum. I copied the 110 copy value, and then I pasted in 110 as the minimum, and then I pasted in the 174 as the maximum, and then I just, as you can see, I added a envelope, or not automation. Each 4 bars there is a different section inserted, so it sounds like this at the end of the 4th bar. So how I did this is I just took, I believe it was this part. I took this part and then I just cut this part. And then I clicked on this icon here, and then I clicked make unique as sample, and then this creates a new sample, and then you can put this sample into the piano roll. So I just made this pattern. So there is this next section. And then it just repeats. So I just took the sample, and then let's find it. So I just repeated this 2 times, and then this matches up with this part. So I think it's like this. And then just the ending snippet. And then for this bit, I took this bit right here, and then repeated it at the end. And then this snippet is from this part, and then I just repeat it 4 times at the end. So if we put them all together, it sounds like this, without the EQ. And then for the guitar, I used Odin 2, but Hakita uses an actual guitar. I'm not sure which model, but I don't have a real guitar, so I just use Odin 2. And it lets you do different modes of picking, which is very useful. So this sounds terrible, and then if we put sound goodizer and delay on it, we get this. This also sounds pretty bad. So then I just made it so the guitar is picked differently. I'm not going to explain exactly, because it's probably not how Hakita did it, but it just breaks up the pattern from being too simple. So this is a key switch. You can see if you open Odin 2 that it will show which type of picking we use. You can see it's changing. So I just put these notes below the actual notes and it changes the picking style. And then I used the Gojira plugin to make a nice electric guitar effect. And then I added some delay, and I put the reverb on it, but I made it so the reverb dry changes over time, because in the actual song you can barely hear what it sounds like at the end. So this makes it sort of distant with the delay and the reverb. And if you put it with the tempo and the aim break, it sounds like this. And then I also had a bass guitar, which plays this pattern. This guitar is just a simple flex guitar with some EQ. And then I also made a different guitar. Also in the events I put note fine pitch, which raises these notes by half a note, because it's not actually a G sharp, but in between G sharp and G, which is kind of interesting. So for the next guitar I also use Gojira and Odin 2. And then I had another guitar. And then all together it sounds like this. So these are chugs. Without the Gojira plugin it sounds like this. And then this first one is picked normally. Alt picking just means that you alternate the picking from down and up. And then the next one is a tap, which means it's not really picked, it just tapped, so it sort of sounds like sliding if you do it in a DAW. In the actual song I think it was a slide. And then this next part is just pretty simple. I added a scrape to the ends here. So that sounds like this. Then this is just another pattern with the guitar. I made it switch from one guitar to another. I put this one to a lower velocity, so it sounds more impactful. And then it just repeats, and at the end I just removed the plugin. So altogether it sounds like this. So altogether it sounds like this. So altogether it sounds like this. Bye.